Okay, this is definitely one of the things you want to check. You know, want to check your battery, which obviously mine is kaput. So get that set up, get a new fresh battery in there. You know, check all your settings, make sure your feed times are going off correctly and the durations that you want. So anyway, just things to put on your list, you know, for preseason, guys. Just start thinking about it. It's time. Later. By the way, this is a low boy feeder from Game Winner. You know, fairly inexpensive. Can't remember what I paid for. I know the big boy is $300, so this is probably half of that, and I've been pretty happy with it. I mean, got to be honest, I don't get sponsors or paid by anybody, but I'm going to use stuff that works for me, and so far this has been pretty good. It's all metal, so you know, don't buy that plastic crap, guys. I know it's cheap, I know you think that's all you can afford, but spend the extra money, because I've had plastic ones and they suck. So anyway, later. Change out your batteries, guys. If you're not changing them out, you're screwing up. I always carry this pack with me. It has everything I need. And show you what I mean. Here's my batteries. Keep all my charged ones here. Man, I tell you what, guys, if you can, go to the rechargeable batteries. See, these are not, and you will just be replacing them and just spending money over and over for no reason. Get the rechargeables, man. Do it right, you know. It costs you a little more up front, but save you in the long run. Plus, it's environmentally friendly, and you know I'm all about the environment, so. Plus, you know, I think everybody should be friendly to animals, because there's plenty of room for all of God's creatures right next to the mashed potatoes. That's what I think. Anyway, so that's done. New fresh cell of those, and then, you know, always check your battery, make sure you're good. See, I got 68-70% on these rechargeables. I mean, that's not bad. You know, normally it's 100. I may not let them charge all the way, or some of them may just be getting weak, you know. I don't really know. Put the old ones in here. I'm just gonna leave those laying on the ground. Let's junk out of here. Okay, so we got that part done. And then I actually have a compartment somewhere with a card in it. Oh, 2 cards. What card is that? Is that my 8 gig? Yeah, it's my 8 gig, yeah, okay, anyway. That locked and loaded. Pretty sure, God, I hope all my settings are the same. Check your settings, you know, doesn't hurt. Make sure it's all gonna go off. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's good to go. Okay, I'll turn that back on before I leave. I'm also gonna set this on a T-post, because I was putting it on that tree over there. You can see that. But yeah, I had it on that tree. Then when I take a picture, it would reflect off these white tips of the T-posts. And I was getting some pictures, but yeah, sometimes it was reflecting so much I really couldn't see what was out here. Plus, this is all grown up now. I'm gonna knock it down, but I think I want to go ahead and put this on a T-post just to, you know, get it a little better. No obstructions. Don't really know if this is gonna cinch down, being this is so thin. Yeah, see, it's gonna have issues. It won't by the time I'm done with it, but and here's another tip. You got something loose like this and all you got is this strap, you know, you can go around it like this in your case, but that's just going to be a pain in the ass when you go to have to undo it every time to check the thing. My suggestion is, let's get a little piece of wood or something and stick it in here, take up the slack, cinch it down. Use your head, guys. Get down here eye level. Yeah, I should take plenty of good pics. We'll just call that good. Wrap this up. You get that strap blowing around, it keeps going in front of the sensor. And guess what? You can have 1,000 pictures of a nice strap. So just kind of think about everything you're doing out here when you're setting your stuff up. You know, rather do it first time, then have to do it again. Okay. Make sure that angle's not too far down. I think that's about good. Oh, what else have I got to do? Everything. Let's see. Well, later I'll strap that. Okay. So if your weed eater can't get some of this thick stuff, you know, some of these stems might be pretty big, I'll just come in here and knock it down with a saw. Those little folding saws you get. You know, that weed eater's not going to bust some of this down, so just kind of get it out of the way. It's basically whatever the weed eater can't take care of, so we'll see what happens. And yes, I vape. That's better than smoking or dipping, so don't judge me. Always knock your obstructions down, especially in front of your camera, or else you're going to get tons of pictures of weeds. Okay, I got down a lot of that stuff right out there in front of the feeder, around the feeder, and then also a path over here to my camera and a trophy rock. So I'm good. Gonna grab up some of my gear. I got some other stuff to do. Put another trophy rock out over at my other stand location, and also get rid of some poison ivy. That ought to be fun. So yeah, hang out for that one. Okay guys, I am at my other stand location. I'll try to zoom in on it a little bit for you, but yeah, that is all poison ivy right there. All up near my seat. They're gonna be around my head, you know, I can't handle that. So anyway, I'm gonna take care of it. A little bit about why I chose this location. Okay, picture, if you will, everything's green right now, obviously. Well, you know, we're late August, you know, it's going to be that way for a little bit. But, you know, late October, you know, these leaves start falling off and everything. You got to start thinking about your cover and how exposed are you. If you look at my stand, you know, I left these limbs here, these big limbs out in front. That kind of gives me some cover, and also something in between, you know, break up my outline, something in between me and the deer. I can go ahead and draw when I need to. You know, just helps. So leave some of that up there for yourself. Also, these evergreens, these cedars, you know, I've got them here blocking, you know, some smaller ones down here. There's some more just down here because the deer come out from this path. And yeah, those are going to be green all year. So I love cedars. I mean, if I can put a stand in a cedar, I'm going to do it. Helps with your scent, helps with the, you know, breaking everything up, keeping you concealed. Well, anyway, this stand location, geographically, I have a strip field that comes through here, comes around this way and continues on, okay? Then I have an open field out here where they cross, and they're going back and forth from bedding. Over behind my stand, I've got wheat fields over there that, you know, they're going to and coming from. So now here's the major reason I have it in this area. I'll have to walk down here and show you. It's going to take me a second to get there. Just hang on. Okay, so walking over here, behind my stand runs a very deep creek. I mean, it's just really steep, and you know, deer are not going to cross that if they don't have to. They're going to look for the easiest way to cross, just like you and I, you know, would look. So look at this trail. Look at that. And it just ate up. Anyway, this is all beaten down right through here. But okay, so not too far from my stand. I'd say probably about 100 yards. I have, man, the acorns are already falling. Wow. You know what? I'm wrong. These are pecans. Look. These are pecans that are already dropping, or the squirrels are tearing them up. But yeah, this property is loaded with pecan trees as well. I'm sure deer are eating on them. Or I would assume they would. So, okay, moving along. I would like to get a stand maybe in this area, or maybe move that stand over to here because of this crossing. Back where I'm at, if they come out of this crossing and they go north, I'm not going to get them. If they come this way, which is west, I can see them from my stand slipping through those trees, but I'm not going to get them. I mean, unless it's rifle season. But here is the crossing, and I'll show you this creek. All right. Show you how deep this creek is. It's pretty steep. I mean, they can cross it, they can go down and go straight back up if they want to, but here, look, there's the crossing. And you can see the cattle use it, the deer, the deer are going to use it. So, just an easier way for them, that's the way they're going to take. I've seen several deer cross here, and I should probably put a stand, somewhere on this crossing. If I could find a good tree. And predominantly our winds are going to be southwest, so I need a tree, on the northeast side. And of this crossing right here, I'd rather have it over there. So think about wind direction and things like that when you're placing them, and you want to be on the downwind side. So I really need something over here. I mean, there's a tree right there on the crossing, but that's so close to the trail, I don't want it there. Maybe one of these trees would be good. Just don't have much. You're not going to have much cover once these leaves fall out. A lot of people look at this tree right here and go, what's wrong with that? And, that looks like a fine tree. It's pretty straight. I can get a stand in that. Well, sure you can. Late October, you're going to be sticking out like a sore thumb. If it were me and I had to, if somebody said you have to put it on this side, that's the only place, bam, you can put anything, is just a few of these trees over here, I'd pick that tree right there. It's set back a little bit further, so you got these trees blocking you, giving you some breakup, and it'll allow you to draw your bow, when the time comes, and you have a little bit of, cedars down below. Don't know if that'll really cover you, because you're going to have to get a little bit higher than that, but that's not a bad tree. In fact, I'm thinking about putting my ladder over here. Almost had to look at those limbs. Like somebody, this is a pecan tree, by the way. Yeah, if I could get that stand here, that might be money. You're looking at it. I'll step it off here. Yeah, it's going to be 5 yards. That's going to be about 10 yards. There's 20. I'm not quite to the trail. They could come up out of here and hit this. 25. It's mostly going to be about 30 yards right here on this trail if they come up out of that crossing. So you're looking at a 30-yard shot, and you might have to do some trimming to this tree to get that. So, but this isn't the only trail they come up out of. They'll come out of that thing and go this way a little closer too, and go right through that opening as well. So that might be money. I may change that stand up. I don't know. Anyway, something to think about. I'm gonna get the trophy rock up, get after it. Hey guys, when placing your cameras, something you should think about is where does the sun come up and set, in relation to your camera. So you want to put it, if I aim it this way, when in the east, it's gonna be coming up and blinding it, and then it's gonna be setting over here in the west. I really don't want that, so I'm gonna put the camera facing this direction, so more of like a northwesterly, just because I don't want glare and all that. So I think it's a better idea to stick it over here. I've decided to go ahead and place this trophy rock and this camera over here by this pecan tree. I think I'm really going to move my stand over here. It's just, yeah, they can come by my stand over there after the crossing, but they don't have to. But right here, they're going to come through this crossing. These creeks are deep. This is like one of the only crossings on the property over here where the creek's real deep, so this is better, in my opinion. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get this stuff set up, and see you guys later. Okay, got the camera set up. Let's see if I can see the trophy rock behind me. The camera's right there, so that's good to go. I need to get some more memory cards, fellas. Some of the video I took over there at the feed spot is on this video card because I didn't have enough video cards. I need to get some more. So anyway, starting to thunder, probably going to rain on me, so I'm going to get out here and get this thing loaded up. And also, hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe picking up my new bow like September 9th. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait for it. But I'm pretty excited about it. And at the price I'm getting it, whew, have everybody out there beat for what they paid for theirs. So, good deal. Hope it works out. And hey, it's Bam's Outdoors. Thanks for hanging out with me. Later.